这几天网络实在是越来越不 OK，我也不知道是发生什么事，我不知道，反正 anyway，我本来昨天也要 stream，但是那网络真的差到一个，就很明显那个 signal 就是红色，红色，红色，所以我就放弃。我昨天晚上8、9点要弄，但是我昨天也是很晚睡，然后很多事情都没有做，然后但是我有成功今天起来把我昨天要跑2公里跑完，但是我今天还要出去骑一个30分钟脚踏车，对，然后现在是还不到下午5点，我提早下班回来了，然后这几天真的是我做过史上最轻松的工作，唉，真的是就轻松，然后以这个工作量又高兴，就是做的我们的岗位不是只有我，就是还有其他的人是做的很愧疚这样子，对，然后今天呢，因为我今天我就怎么讲，我先开个东西。这个，嗯，目前呢，应该是说，我今天因为，就应该说这几天工作真的是其实很闲很闲，然后我第一天我就已经讲过，第一天是预料之外，就是啊怎么那么闲，然后就手机用到没电这样，我就是手机好像剩是剩个位数还是剩14%？没有，应该是个位数到家。对，然后第二天我带平板，第三天我是带手机跟平板，因为我会多一个同事，然后想说啊，有多一个同事就是因为有多工作，所以我想说应该不会那么有空可以做其他事情，所以我就没有带。然后我今天就剩我一个，我就有带电脑，然后真的就是超级空到我提早1个小时下班，对。然后当然我可以继续留在那边，他也会给加班费，但是我就觉得大家都走了，算了，我提早回家好，趁天亮的时候回家。然后那我今天就是有做一些事情，就是上班时候做一些事情，让我觉得很期待接下来的日子可以接下来日子好像什么结婚誓词，不是我的意思是说就是接下来几个月吧，今年或是读书的时候，就是读书剩下的 like term whatever，surprisingly，我应该说好，我之前一直在找计划方式，然后我就会稍微狂看一些，就是可能是 productivity videos 或是 planning videos whatever，然后就是去从中，当然看那个本身也是舒压，然后从中找到一些我想试或者我觉得很有趣的方式可以来试试看，然后我目前的计划像你看我之前可能就可能我就写说我今天干嘛这样，像是我礼拜天晚上写的，现在已经礼拜5了，时间真的过很快然后我本来说9月9号到9月19我要做一个 like a study session, 4 study sessions a week, and 2 for 1 hour and 2 for just half an hour. And I can either study for my motorbike exam written part or this module called DADT. And yeah, so that was my plan, and I was thinking to use the Pomodoro method. Although that's just for the studying part, and there are other parts for the planning for like just like habit tracking and weekly layouts and things like that. And I was watching. I mean, I know the Hobonichi, those like planners already, but I never went to like search for. Like I never had the intention to buy it before because I know I wouldn't use it. I don't like dated planners, and I mean previously when I was watching those Hobonichi ones, I was using a bullet journal, so I'm not going to want a Hobonichi planner. I mean the aesthetics and the like all the printed like the grids definitely attracts me. I'm like a huge grid person. However, it's just like too much for me, and because I know I'm not gonna use it all. And although like in the past, I think last week I was like for the first time ever since I know Hobonichi for like 2, 3, probably 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. For the first time, I searched like online, like how much is it? It's like, oh my god, that price. Yeah, hell no. Especially if it's like for a notebook, maybe for like a good notebook, for example, like these. This is like Leuchtturm, 1917, right? 1970, yeah. Although this one is I got this in Canada very much discounted because I later found out why, because it's like a little bit printed like not that well, but it definitely does not affect how I use it, and especially because I don't use it that often. So this is like half the price of a regular Leuchtturm, because I bought a regular Leuchtturm before. So, I mean, this is the first bullet journal I have. It literally has bullet journal on it, and that's definitely in the original price. And yeah, I also got it in Canada. And this is the second one, which is after this one, also in Canada, and but without the like bullet journal, just like plain. And then this is not a Leuchtturm, this is a Moleskine, also purchased in Canada, which the size is a bit different, not like the regular, what is it called, B5? I think this is B5. A5 is like smaller, right? Yeah. And because I've used these two Leuchtturm, so when I bought this, I was like, I use these a lot. So I was like, there's something different with that. And it's like each grid is supposed to be right 0.5 centimeters, but it's a little bit less than 0.5 centimeters, like very much little. So interesting. Yeah. There's a printed error with this one, but that's absolutely fine. And yeah, so I was using bullet journal when I first know about Hobonichi, and given a price, I would rather buy like the same thickness of probably Leuchtturm, but Leuchtturm's not that expensive. So that being said, I was like, I still want to like Hobonichi. The thing Hobonichi, especially the cousin, attracts me is the weekly layout, because it's 24 hours. You know, knowing my schedule, you don't want me to use like a 9 to 9 schedule. That's not gonna work. And I also don't want like a 12 to like midnight or something, because it's simply just, it varies. So having a 24-hour one is great, but I don't want to buy one. So I was like, okay, this is today me hour. I was like, can I make myself? I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna search for, you know, like a zoom in version of Hobonichi cousin weekly layout, and I'm gonna just replicate it in Canva and print it myself. And then later I was like, okay, let me just search on Pinterest, on just on the internet. Is there someone that made this digitally already, or maybe like Hobonichi did it themselves? Hobonichi did not. Makes sense. But someone did it like for the entire 2024 of Hobonichi, which is like a few hundred megabytes. And I was like, oh my god. And you know, actually, I found it on Reddit with the like under the subreddit Hobonichi, and surprisingly, I saw one. I didn't read other like posts. I just get what I need. Although I saw one sentence, it's like, if you think like buying a Hobonichi, or you just want to try it, you can look for secondhand ones online, or like previous years, because I mean you can still use it very much so, and some people buy and not wanting it, so you could just get it for a cheaper price. And that's definitely true. And I was like, oh, that reminds me, I can actually just use the 2024 one. It doesn't matter, because I just need like a page or two, which is like a week or two. And so I did find it, but it's on my laptop. Although I don't need like Hobonichi, also the different things like the paper. The paper is quite special, I know. So obviously I don't have the paper, and also the size. So I only have A4 papers to print on, and but I just want like probably A5. So I'm gonna print A5. I'm not gonna print A4. Oh, fortunately I can do that. Wait, not fortunately. Like hopefully I can do that, and then I will try that for a week or two. The problem with right now is that there isn't many days. There's less than 2 weeks until I flew, until my secret trip 5. So, and before that, so I'm not gonna bring any paper with me, like planning paper with me during the trip. So and also I'm not gonna plan for the things like plan study on the trip before the trip, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so everything's gonna be before that, so before the 20th. And what else? And also I found, so this is one, like you can see it here, so this is one thing that I want to try, and I also want to try another thing which is called Anki Flow. It looks quite interesting. I've seen one YouTuber specifically that's like he's sponsored by that, and so quite a few videos of his has mentioned this and how to use it. I was just like, okay, they have a 7-day free trial, which isn't much, which is like too little for me, but which also means that I have to how to say, like, just use those 7 days intentionally, like when I actually can utilize those 7 days to plan. So I did not activate the trial yet, and I was thinking, I mean, there's a thing there's a planning called Shovel, which is I also purchased the like lifetime, which isn't very expensive, but previously it was an okay price, and I was like such a big fan of that, so I was like having a yearly subscription with that. Although this for me now, yeah, it's just not that much working anymore, so I'm exploring other methods, and I was thinking which one to start first. Yeah. So, okay, today's Friday, and I need to look at what do I need. Yeah, so literally next Friday I'm flying, and the Friday it's like morning flight, so Friday does not count. I have, including today, 14 days left. Although today is like, barely there. But when I say subscription, I was gonna say like Flow has a student subscription, which I got like a 60% off price. If it's actually legitimately good to use, that's an okay price, just barely okay for a yearly subscription. But I have to try out first. So, yeah. Okay. So, okay. Let me. I did not do my diary. I did my typing for yesterday, and also today I did at work already. So I am going to do my I will need to remember to do my diary, and let me try to print actually the Hobonichi weekly. Yeah, it's literally 236.9 megabytes. Wow. Okay. So I'm gonna I'm gonna find a week first. This is just amazing. Like, oh my god, you cannot see it. It's like so real. I don't know how they did it. I was expecting like a very very dodgy version, and yeah. So okay, I am definitely don't need the daily pages. I'm not a daily person. I don't have that much things to write on a daily basis. Oh, and actually, so I found quite a few videos about how to use not specifically Hobonichi, but just in general weekly layouts, and I saved them, and just I'm gonna experiment with some of that. Yeah. Yeah, because aesthetic for me is quite important. However, I don't have the capability to make things pretty myself. And my handwriting is not that good now. So, that's why I was like always using digital stuff. So yeah. My handwriting was much better previously. So, I was doing a lot. I mean, I spent a lot of time doing these. Yeah. This is back in college. Yeah, okay. So I will print. Wait, actually, oh, because 我傻眼，我一度已经以为已经不是2024了，它这个就是2024，我就还可以用，我根本不用拿别的月来用，我在干嘛？我在拿9月，我在干嘛？I am so stupid. Lamau. Okay, so I will need to print page 56. Selection. 56 to how many weeks do I want to print? I mean, I should just print one for now. Just making sure. 56. Okay. 256. Okay. Paper size. Wait, it's 2A5, 1A4, right? Right. So I can just print 2 pages. And then that would be the size I need, which is great. Wait, what? Oh. This is not what I intended. See, here comes the problem. So if I'm printing these 2 pages, and if the paper size is A5, and then pages per sheet, I put a 2, but it doesn't show me 2. Why does it look like this? No, that's not what I want. Okay, I couldn't fit two A5 on one A4. I don't know why. But I'm gonna an A5 paper size on my paper, just one sheet to see if that works. Okay, printing time. Okay, so I just printed it out. Not sure if I liked it or not, but let's see. So I first printed, I think this is A5. So, oh, I know why this looks more like a normal, because they're like A5 like this, and they open up. So this is actually what, like A6. This is A6 size notebook, flipped over, and this is A5. I think so. Yeah. But, well, that's quite big then. I guess I could trim the bottom or top. Yeah. So these are 2 different weeks. This is this current week, and this is the next week. So yeah, I'm gonna have a look at the videos that I saved. Okay. I'm always complaining my desk is too small because I always put numerous stuff on it. I don't know why, I'm just more used to speaking English when I speak to myself, because today at work I didn't speak English like that much to not be able to change, and when I speak English at work I suck at it, so I don't know why I do it now, or I do it at home. Putting things back. Okay, let's see. I cannot zoom in more. No. Okay. So some of the good things that I think like this weekly layout could do. I mean, I did thought about just like drawing it out before me finding the printables. But the thing is, I don't want to do this repeatedly, even just for 1 week, like writing all the numbers, because I do want the numbers there. And yeah, I also just feel like it's not, I don't know, just obviously if I am actually gonna do it, I will try to find a way to do it in my bullet journal, because like everything planning is in here, but it's just, wait, I mean, yeah, the size is enough, it's just like that. Yeah, so we'll see anyway. So especially because we're not going to use the top part, some of the suggestions are like habit tracking, and I love that actually, because now I'm tracking it in Notion. And so by the way, did I sleep? Yeah, wait, did I? Oh no, I think I slept at like almost 11 yesterday, but I woke up at 5, so like that's probably not 7 hours, sadly. Okay, so I'm gonna close this, not gonna need this anymore, and probably gonna close Canva as well. Yeah, so like tracking my sleep, like I would actually love to have a written down place to track some of the things that's like stats. So I could write, like, for example, including my training plan, I could write, okay, like this is my goal for today, and then what I actually did, and how many hours I slept, or from what to what. Like I do have all those stats like digitally. But I do love to see like an overview. I used to have all those like sleep trackers drawing out in my bullet journal. And also just like I don't want just a simple, time, oh, this time to this time I'm doing what. And but I also don't need a to-do list. I don't like to write down like to-do lists for like future. Um, in writing part for the past, I would tend to write it either too simple or too detailed. Yeah. What else? So yeah, sleep tracker, media tracker, book tracker. Like I would prefer to have like for example habits up here, and then like extra stuff I've done down here. So it doesn't have to be every day. Oh, sleep, 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 sleep. It's like the habits one are up there, and then like the extra one, like I did extra exercise. I did read. I did what, like I don't know, down here. Um, yeah, or I could try to do it in for the weekend first. And wait, let me just see what else is here. Oh yeah, like meal. Although meal right now, I don't need an extra place to meal. Um, Also, I would love to have my finance more like back to bullet journal and more just like detailed. Because it's like I do have like a very well, I know where my monies are going, but I don't have like a summary per se. Um, oh yeah, like sleep, water, steps. Love to write those down. Um, what else? I do want to have the main section as like actual time blocking. Just the other times that I'm not sleep. Well, I am sleeping. What could I put? There's a different video that I saved. Hmm. This is a planner that person designed themselves, and I feel like it could be really useful. It's like very simple, and I could utilize that in bullet journal. I just have to write like 1 to 31. That's basically it. And there's so many different functions for that. Like they can use like habit trackers on the most left, and then middle they can do like weight tracker, which could also, yeah, it's also a great thing for me. And then on the right could be like sleep, I guess. um and then their weekly is also very interesting. They have it in like boxes, like 1, 2, 3, and like 4 boxes down here, and then each box has a middle point, and you can do like a timeline on one side and do like writing down to-do list on the other side, or what and also on the corner, that's more interesting to me, is like you can color the corner in terms of like progress, like water, steps, or what. Just like you can even use the corner, like the border, not corner, the border for another tracking, which is very interesting. And also the color of the, you can color like 10, 11, 12, mean you can mean anything. That could also be a habit tracking. which I feel like it's just pretty creative that I've never thought about. Now I'm looking at these, I feel like I just want to get back to bullet journal, but I also don't want, like, as I said, bullet journal is a bit too plain for me. Like, I don't want to put that much planning, not that much time into, like, setting things up. But if I want to keep using it, I want it to be pretty somehow. So, yeah. This is like one of the simplest type of bullet journals I've done. This is May? Is that this year? No, definitely not. That's last year or 2 years ago. I don't know. Yeah. And yeah, they're okay. Oh, this is 2021. 2021. Yes, this is 2021. Oh my god. I mean, I saw something that I did in 2020 ending and in 2021 beginning. So 2021, I ended in 2021 January. That's why I was like, oh, this is 2021. Yeah. And this is even simpler, semi-simple. Time blocking for stuff. Oh, also September. Which September? This is last September. Yeah. 2023. This is last October. Ooh, yes, definitely. And that's it. So, yeah, like you can see, like, there's time and I just like have to draw it out and stuff. What should I do? Could I don't know. Could I? How should I even plan just this paper? I'm stuck already. Low. Okay, so I guess I need a highlighter, which I do have a ton. Would green work? That's probably a bit weird. Is it? And I need a color that doesn't show off too much. I'm bringing a random Crayola. Oh, super tips. Okay. I hope purple works. I'm just following what's in the video. And okay, so I am gonna color the time that I'm at work this past week, I guess. Just trying it out, see if I like it, and also see if it bleeds through. So from 11 to, oh wow, that's a bit too dark. I mean, it's just numbers. I think it's fine. 732. Okay, and yeah, also weekends. Okay. Yep, working 7 days a week. And wait, no, that's okay. And so I should write it in. The internet. What should I? Okay, and then this is my regular work. Okay. And I'm gonna write a few things down as a like tracking. So okay, for the main content I'm gonna use black, and for other things I'm gonna bring in this. I don't want to use too many colors. I've got gray, this turquoise, red obviously, and my lovely, wait no, that's not lovely, I hate the orange. My lovely blue. I changed the inner so it's blue. Blue to me is like it's quite stood out. This also stood out. This very much just stood out. Well, these three stood out. Yeah, so I'm gonna pick like this is gonna be like, to me this is, wait, either it could be, okay, like events. So you know, just like anything aside from work basically. Wait. But then it's like, it's still content. I should have just like write it in this. I should use like a different color Crayola for like a dot, or like color coding other areas, and then still write it with black. So, personal, green or blue? Green or blue? Okay, this is, wait, you can't see it. This is green, so I'm gonna use this green for habit tracking, and I'm gonna use blue for personal stuff. There's so many blues in Crayola, so I put it in like a very dark place, so I can't really see which blue it is when I picked that. So I don't think I have anything personal. I'm just like so dead tired. Wait, okay, so personal. Does like exercising counts? Do I want to be a planning or just a record? Okay, let me put down my habits first. So for steps, I'm gonna put, today hasn't finished yet, so I'm gonna write yesterday. it is. It's actually quite a lot, like a lot more than I expected for this not much work job. So, I mean, I try to walk myself. Yeah, anyway. 主动去走路。Okay. 我本来想说要不要弄一个就是一个符号表示是 steps， 因为 S 你看不出来什么东西，然后我又不会画画，所以我连脚都画不出来，所以就是那种你知道 step 步伐那个，然后我想说那我现在站起来写 steps，how many steps 这样子，几 K steps 这样子。Okay, 然后我也可以写 I feel like I should put my training plan up here and 我就写 TP 冒号，然后就是今天该做的是什么，然后我就会看到下面实际有没有做这件事情，像比方说这天是 2K， 这天是30 minute， 这天是没有的话还要写吗？ I think that's a no. Oh wait, no, I did my training at 6 actually. What about transportation? No. I did the running from like 5:16 to. Okay, and let's see my schedule. So I will be having dinner, I don't know how long, probably before 8. Yeah, I feel like appointments I still want to do like personal events or different things. Okay, if I'm meeting with someone else, then I'll write it in like blue. But if it's just like something I did it myself, I'll just write it in black. Okay, and then I was catching up with my mom yesterday. I got home like 7, and 7 to 8 and 9. Catch up with mom, and then I ran and showered. Okay, tomorrow's training plan is another 4K, and actually this size works pretty well. I thought it was too small, but yeah. Okay, there's this. I have my他可以顺便让我写中文写小一点，因为我字真的是，唉。 Okay, if I have some like payments to do for a day, what should I like at the bottom or something? I want gray. And then 拜六要把下礼拜话说。This is like task. I feel like I have something to do on Saturday. Oh, I was gonna do the planning on Saturday actually. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little swatches here. Oh wow, it's very much so see-through. I was gonna write schedule, I write she. Oh, you know what? A very random thought about like working these few days. There's a really, I mean not really like quite a quite a lot of handsome dudes to be honest. They're just a lot of dudes that's good looking. But there's this specific one. Working so the place that I work next to it was a VIP room, and there's people outside obviously, and one of the people outside was really tall. Like I'm super short, and that person was like 3 heads or 4 heads higher, like taller than me, and 他长得就是很像那种就是保镖，然后因为我们是穿正装的关系，就是更像保镖。那因为他真的很高，然后就是第二天开始有点互动，因为我们两边会互拿物资，对，然后第3天跟第4天，就是昨天跟今天，他就会跑来找我聊天，或者我跑去找他聊天，然后就觉得这个人怎么那么高，然后今天才有看到他名牌，因为我会带牌子，他叫 Ray。OK，yeah，就是 side note。蓝色是什么？蓝色是 event slash meetup personal tasks. I should这边用蓝色写，哦，我知道，我应该 event slash meet up， 然后黑色的话是 personal。耶，这个 dot 还真的是不是很明显。好 I should just say tasks. It's not like personal or not. Okay, anyway. Oh, I also did something today. I finally booked my motorbike license exam. How am I gonna fit 6 characters in Okay, 5. I cannot do more. just gonna add a time for that, date and time, and okay, time for, I mean, I don't have next week's schedule yet, but I want to map out things and see if I want to 画更多修. Okay, so personal tasks first. I'm going to dye my hair. So excited. Next Wednesday. So I'm gonna block like, I feel like at least 4 hours, right? If I'm gonna dye my hair. And so these are things that I need to meet others. Still pondering, should I write like horizontally or vertically if things are like long? Okay. And yeah, I don't okay, I'm definitely not gonna wake up that early anymore in the morning, so I'm gonna write my training plans. TP, I got my steps, but no, I'm gonna write TP first, because I'm not gonna write my steps until the end of the day. So TP is 3K. TP is 30 minutes. Sometimes I feel like 30 minutes of biking or walking or whatever, it's just like 30 minutes is much more difficult than running, like just running, because running 2 kilometers wouldn't take, it's like half the amount of time to do the 30-minute. But that's probably because I was too tired during the other working times. So yeah, and today I went for a run at like 5:15, and I'm like, you know, some people go for exercise in the morning and then start their day. I'm definitely, I've tried it before, and I feel like I might felt good before, but today definitely not because I mean I did wake up and just like did things, but I was running so much slower, and I feel like I'm just like, no, I am not for that. Oh yeah, I forgot, I need to put in when I did my training plans. So I didn't mark that in my calendar. I'm gonna check that. I am going to check that in my workout on my phone. So for this day, so I was doing my training plan for Thursday and Friday. I'm gonna do 2, and I'm gonna do a 30-minute today. And for Wednesday, I made up to the 30-minute on Tuesday. So I did it at 8:30 to 9. So it's like here, and the 30-minute bike. Okay, and I did my 2K, 2.14K at 9. Is that starting at 9? Yes, that's starting at 9. Okay. Okay. I have another tracker for how many kilometers or the minutes I actually did. So I'm just gonna do the approximate here. And what else did I did? I was just like very much tired. Okay, so let's have a look for next week. These are the only two things. Oh, I still need to confirm whether my parents are gonna be back out on this day or not. My mom's currently not home, so I cannot confirm. And okay, what about the sidebar? What can I do on here? Just like all tasks that I need to do or whatever. Could I potentially... Okay, how many lines are here? I have so many like notepads. I mean, I only have one of these. But there are natural lines, right? And I'm just curious. That's an awkward number. I was just trying to think of ways to like utilize a lot of my notebooks and papers, because if I really want like to use this, I'm not gonna print every single week. I am going highlighting the numbers. I don't want to write all those numbers, and I also don't want to like, I don't know, like print it and stick it on. Probably not. Annoying. Either I just write it once or like write it in the middle and highlight the approximate, like the appropriate, the respective places, or I just write it like multiple times. Too tired right now. I could... Oh wait, let me check one thing. Did I sleep more than 7 hours last night? I woke up at 5 and then or 9:30. So yes, I did. Oh great. Okay, so there's one thing that I wanted to try is to draw it out on one page for this tracker. Okay.